Hi, I'm Alicia Lipton from Hoxworth Blood Center, and I'm joined by my colleague, Kara Nicholas. Today, she's going to walk through the blood donation process as if she's a first-time donor.
Thank you so much for having me, Alicia. Let's get started.
Welcome.
Hey, how are you?
Great, how are you doing?
Good, I'm here for a whole blood donation.
Wonderful, go ahead and sign in at our kiosk.
How long can I expect to be here today?
You'll be here for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay, perfect. And I actually just got a tattoo recently. Is that going to be an issue?
As long as it was in a sterile facility and in most states.
I was on a cruise earlier this year as well. Is that going to be a problem?
In most cases, it will be just fine, and they will cover that in the screening booth for you.
Well, I'm really excited to be here.
Wonderful. Fill out our questionnaire.
Okay, perfect.
And let me know if you have any questions.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
At this point in the donation process, Kara's going to enter our screening booth. Kenny, our phlebotomist, is going to go through her questionnaire. He's also going to do a very brief mini physical. Kara, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I'm Kenny. I'm going over your information with you.
All right.
We're going to be doing a little mini physical on you, getting your blood pressure, sticking your finger, and we're going to check and make sure you have enough red cells to donate today, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Let's see your arms, please. Excellent. Thank you very much. First thing we're going to do is a finger stick.
Okay.
Is this finger okay to use?
Yes.
Alrighty. All right, you ready? You're going to feel a stick. We're going to get a few drops of blood out here. Make sure your red cell level is high enough for you to donate today.
Okay.
All right, if you could just hold some pressure on that for me. Thank you.
That was a good stick.
Thank you. All right, so we're going to run this through here. It's got to be 38% or higher for you to donate today.
Okay. So why is it so important for my hematocrit to be 38%?
It's a safety factor for you. We don't want to draw more blood than you have. All right, let's get a Band-Aid on your finger, and we'll get your blood pressure.
So what's the healthy range for blood pressure to be a blood donor?
So blood pressure, 120 over 80 is the baseline. The parameters that we have, you can't be over your higher number, can't be over 180, lower number below 50. Just a safety factor for you.
Okay.
We also check your pulse to make sure it's within range and not irregular. In case there would be something going on with you, we don't want to put you in a compromised position.
Okay. So what if I were like an athlete and I had like a very low resting heart rate?
So if it's below the 50 mark, we can go ahead and call our doctor on call, and he can verify that you're healthy, you're an athlete, you're a runner, and with their directive, we can go ahead and draw you then.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so that's good. So we're going to go ahead and get your blood pressure now. All right, 132 over 88.
All right.
Perfectly normal. 83 pulse. Perfect.
Excellent.
All right, so one more thing to get here, and that's your temperature.
Okay. And what's the healthy range for that?
97.2 is about where it's at. Our criteria is a little bit different. We don't want to draw you over like 99.5 just in case something is going on and you might be getting sick or getting over being sick.
Okay.
Under your tongue, thank you. 98.4.
Excellent.
So all your vitals are within range and you're good to go to donate today.
All right.
Now that you're ready to go, do you have any other questions for me or any concerns?
Yeah, so if I were on any medications, would that prevent me from donating?
Certain medications can. The ones we would be concerned with would be medications for cardiac conditions, blood thinners, anything like that and along those lines.
Okay. What about if I just got my flu shot a couple days ago?
Flu shots are perfectly normal.
Okay, perfect. Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
Thank you.
Now that Kara's completed the registration and screening process, she's going to make her way over to one of our donor beds to start the whole blood donation. Kara, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, great. We'll see you in a bit.
All right.
Let me raise this up a little bit for you. If you would, just raise your arm right out there for me. Okay, this is a tourniquet. We're going to put this on your arm.
Okay.
All right, that helps me find the vein better. I'm going to tighten this up. Give you the squeeze toy. If you could just squeeze a few times for me, then make a fist and hold it. Perfect, right there. All right, we're going to loosen this up and we're going to get you scrubbed. This is a scrub that we're going to cleanse your arm with.
Okay.
This is a 2x2. We're going to cover the needle with this.
Okay.
All right. Ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right. So we're going to scrub the site where we're going to stick you at for 30 seconds. and let it draw for 30 seconds, okay?
All right. So how many donors do you usually see a day?
It can vary. We can see as little as 20 donors up to 100 donors a day.
I know that I've heard that you guys need at least 400 blood donations every day.
Absolutely. That can actually increase depending upon if there's any traumas that go on or any surgeries that go on that require more blood than they've, allotted for.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we'll let that dry and then we'll get you going.
All right.
All right, you're all dry. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right, let's tighten this up and get you going. All right, a few good squeezes for me. All right, just make a fist and hold it. Turn your head if you don't want to see the needle. Cover the needle up for you. Loosen the tourniquet up. All right, and you're going.
When you come in and make a life-saving blood donation, that one donation can save up to 3 lives. We would like you to consider maximizing the impact of that donation by donating red cells. When you're a red cell donor, you're in the chair a little longer than your whole blood donation, maybe 15 more minutes, but you could save twice the number of lives. Depending on your blood type and the needs that patients in the hospitals currently have, we may ask you to do that. I can almost guarantee you that if you're O positive or O negative, we're going to suggest doing a red cell donation. And again, you'll save twice as many lives in the tri-state.
All right, you are done.
All right.
Excellent job.
That was easy.
Still feeling well?
I feel great. So how quickly will my blood be processed and go to someone?
Typically within the next 48 hours. And then once we're done, we're going to have you stay in the chair for a few minutes and we'll get your refreshment, okay? Ready for the needle to come out? Go ahead and turn your head again if you don't want to see the needle. Okay, pressure on that for me, please.
Okay.
And elevate your arm straight up in the air. All right, you can lower your arm back down for me if you would. We're going to go ahead and wrap you up.
Sure.
Go ahead and let go. Thank you. All right, looks great. You've stopped. Make sure you leave this wrap on your arm for at least the next hour.
Okay.
No heavy lifting for several hours. Make sure you keep hydrated and make sure you don't skip any meals.
All right.
Would you like anything to drink while you sit in the chair?
I would love some apple juice.
Excellent. I'll be right back.
All right, great. Hoxworth actually has an urgent need for platelet donors. Platelets are a crucial blood component that are essential for normal blood clotting. And we have an urgent need for platelet donors year-round because platelets only have a shelf life of 5 days. So once those platelets are finished with testing, they're pretty much earmarked already for a patient in a local hospital. If you are type A or AB, we highly encourage you to consider donating platelets at your soonest convenience. It does take a little bit longer than your standard whole blood donation, so you'll probably be with us closer to 2 hours, but the need is real and urgent. Over 60% of the platelets that Hoxworth collects are actually used at local children's hospitals, so we really need you to come out and donate as soon as possible.
Kara, how'd it go?
It was great. It was so easy.
Awesome. Well, I've got you your apple juice,
Oh, thank you.
your fresh baked chocolate chip cookies,
Oh, such service.
and your badge of honor.
Great. Thank you so much. So how quickly can I come back for my next donation?
Well, since you did a whole blood donation, we'll be able to have you back in 8 weeks, and we would be happy to go ahead and schedule that out.
So why is it so important for me to hang out here for 10 or 15 minutes after I donate?
Well, first of all, we want to say thank you. We want to get you refreshed. We want you to have something to drink, something to eat. We want you to have a chance just to relax before we send you back out there on the road.
And so can I schedule out for the entire year?
You can. A lot of our donors like to do that. So we can schedule you out for every 8 weeks, just as if you were scheduling dental appointments or a hair appointment.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for saving a life, and let's get that next appointment scheduled.
All right, sounds good. If your organization is interested in making a difference here in the tri-state community, one of the best ways to do so is by hosting a blood drive.
That's right. It's an altruistic act. Your organization, your place of worship, your high school, your college can give back to the community. Most recently, we even had a local bar mitzvah hold a blood drive. We can bring our buses to wherever you're located. It's an altruistic act. It's not costing you anything except an hour of your time.
And Hoxworth will do everything to make sure that we organize and plan a successful blood drive. So whether that's helping with social media marketing, created printed materials, helping with email campaigns, we will do everything we can to make sure that your blood drive is successful. If you're interested in hosting, please give us a call at 513-451-0910 or visit hoxworth.org today.